So my first rooster, the first one to mature and the first one to really get his gumption about him, was a little small light breed blue Andalusian, and we named him Blue. He was very aggressive and got started immediately as soon as the other roosters came of age to get in fights with the other roosters, and I knew eventually that it was going to happen, that they got bigger than him and it was going to become a problem. And unfortunately it did. So
he ran the roost for a while.
He really did. For several months he was the top of the pecking order. Unfortunately the other roosters got bigger than him, and he was not easily willing to give up his crown at the top of the pecking order.
Yeah.
So long story short, he ended up getting in a fight with one of my other roosters, a barred rock, and
JimBob.
Yeah, JimBob, the free range rooster that you've seen in some of our past videos, which we'll explain in a minute. But it's been a long road with Blue, and we got a little bit of a story to tell you about it.
So here we go.
So after Blue and JimBob had their first altercation,
it was awful.
Blue was pretty banged up, and we had to do some work on him, which you'll see in this video. And Sonny did.
He was bloody.
Yeah.
And his comb changed colors. It got dingy looking.
Yeah, it actually turned black for a little while he was healing from that. So anyway, we put him inside this little side pen on the side underneath the nest boxes, and that was where he stayed for a long time while he was healing. And then JimBob started fighting with the other roosters, and he got kicked out of the coop completely.
Period.
Yeah. And for a while, he was our free range rooster, and you've seen him in the other videos being right in the middle of everything. He still thinks he runs the place, but there has been a few changes. So in Blue and in JimBob.
So you'll see some of the work that I did on Blue and what happened with that. And then we'll tell you what happens next.
Yeah.
This is Blue. Blue, and where's his buddy over there? Is he up on his thing? No, I don't know where he is. JimBob. He's not around right now. They got into a fight, and he is having some issues with his left leg. He's favoring his right leg. His left leg, he was struggling to put weight on it. As you can see, he's sitting down. Usually he's standing. This morning, we put a combination of fractionated coconut oil, tea tree oil, lavender, copaiba mixed together, and some energy healing. And he moved around a little bit and ate. Oh, he moved the strawberry.
Yes.
And he ate a strawberry. He stood up to eat a strawberry. He stood up to eat some scratch. He's back down resting. But see this strawberry here, we just gave him just a little bit ago, and it was actually over there when we went inside. So he had to have moved it, and he would have had to have gotten up to do that. So we're going to give him another dose. I've just mixed it up here, in this little container, and I'm going to put it on with this, and Tony's going to hold. So this is Blue. This is the good leg right here. And this leg, as you can see, right in here, that's where he got in a fight. But as you can, and you can see the way he's holding the two legs. This one's kind of curled up. This one's not, but this was swollen as all get out this morning, and I don't know if you can tell because we cleaned this one off really good, so it looks shiny now too, but it's not swollen like it was. I'm going to do a little energy work on him. Here you can see he's favoring one leg, but he's standing right now. Let's see what he does for the next minute or so. And then I'm going to do some energy healing on him. And we're going to go get food and water for the birds. I'll put them up for the night. It's okay, Blue. I'm still hurting him. Well, he's trying now. He wasn't trying before to put it down, and now he's trying.
Blue definitely seems to be doing better today. He spent the night on the roost. He has some feed there, some scratch, and some turkey starter, which is higher in protein. Figured that would be good for him while he's healing. Put his water right next to him. His roost is right there, so he's not having to go very far. And he seems to be improving steadily, which is great. Good job, buddy.
So look at Blue. He is up. Check out, he's putting a little bit of weight on this back. There you go. The back foot. It's still up in the air just a little, but he's putting a lot more weight on it. Hopefully he'll start sitting on the roost again. He's been sleeping off the roost. So here is Blue currently. He is feeling a whole lot better. A whole lot better. He still struggles a little bit to put weight on that foot, but he is walking and sometimes hopping, but he is now free ranging. We've been training him to free range.
Yeah.
At night, he's been going into the big coop when
With
everybody
the other
else,
birds are up. Well, while the other birds are up
yeah.
in the coop at night.
And the reason he's able to do that is because, we'll show you in a second.
Okay, so that barred rock right there that is walking up toward the fence, that is JimBob, and he still thinks that he's in charge around here.
Of everything and everyone.
We had eventual plans on moving him into this bachelor pad with these other roosters. Thank you, JimBob.
He's just telling us that he's still in charge.
Yeah. So one morning I came out here to let the birds out, and I had not been able to get JimBob into the big run that night, the night before. And when I came out here that morning, lo and behold, JimBob is in the bachelor pad with the other roosters. So
He flew in himself.
he went in himself. So I was like, well, I guess if he wants to live in the bachelor pad, I'm not going to stop him, because that was my original plan. And what I was worried about was that once I put him in there, he was going to pick a fight with Mellow Yellow.
This one.
That big buff Orpington. Yeah.
Because he had been in charge of the bachelor pad. In fact, the lowest man on the pecking order is Olaf right here.
Olaf is a Russian Orloff rooster, and he doesn't have a whole lot of power to be top of the pecking order. He's kind of the low man on the totem pole.
Kind of the woman.
Yeah, he's kind of the woman.
They treat him like the woman. And that's Elvis right there.
Elvis he's low, but they don't pick on him.
Nope.
He's a Sicilian buttercup rooster. He was supposed to be a pullet. I got him from a hatchery, and he turned into a rooster, so he's part of the bachelor pad now.
So JimBob is running the bachelor pad, as you can see. They all kind of bow and scrape to him. And Blue, way down here, has become the free ranger.
Yep, and he's doing well.
He is. He's doing well.
I think he's probably always going to be our free ranger from now on, because I don't know that he's ever going to be 100%, but he has made huge strides. And you'll see in this video how much.
As you've seen in the video.
Yeah. So if you feel compelled, we would love for you to like this video. We would love for you to subscribe, because we will continue to do updates on Blue.
Yeah.
Blue is a blue Andalusian rooster, and he is our beloved first rooster. So we are always going to take care of him, and he is going to always have a home here. So like for updates.
Like him for updates.
Blue is our boy.